Hello, what is up, all my beautiful dolly friends? I am Dr. Doll, and welcome to another video. So I'm sure that some of you are wondering what happened to that Chatty Cathy doll from like a million years ago. That's an exaggeration, but it's been a few months since I filmed that first video. And in that video, I talked about trying to fix her voice, her record, and that I was going to order an O-ring. And I promise that I haven't forgotten about her. It's been complicated. There's been a lot of setbacks. And by the way, my husband's working just in the same room, so if you hear him, just don't mind. Allergies are bad right now, so. So here she is. You can see that I have shaved her. Now, an update on the voice. I was not able to fix her voice, so let me kind of talk you through why. So when she first came to me, I had watched a ton of tutorials and a ton of Chatty Cathy videos, and I was convinced that it was going to be the O-ring. So I ordered a new O-ring, and I took her apart. I got inside to figure out what was going on. Her old O-ring was actually fine. It wasn't stretched out at all. I think that it may have even been replaced at some point. What the problem seemed to be was that there were just parts missing. I got in there, and I think someone had either once or twice in the past tried to fix her and taken her apart. And I could tell that there were some plastic bits that were broken and missing. There were several screws that were missing. There was a spring that was missing. There were posts that the record sits on that were broken off, and those parts were missing. And me and my husband tried for about 5 hours one Saturday to fix her and get the record to spin, and we could not get it to work, not with all the missing parts. And we could get it to spin, but then we couldn't get it to sit properly inside the casing. And I feel like in order to fix her, we'd basically have to buy a brand new Chatty Cathy doll with brand new parts. And so I talked to the owner about it and asked her what she wanted to do. And she said, that was fine. And I was like, do you still want me to fix her up and kind of restore her? And she's like, actually, how about you just do a fun custom with her and make her look pretty? And I was like, okay, I can do that. So you can see that I have her body back here. I've glued it back together, and it's drying right now. I did have a little trouble taking her head off. Yes, I know I'm filming, so of course the cat wants to be involved. So I did have a little trouble getting her head off. Thank you, the viewer who told me to heat her head up with hot water. That really did help. I still broke a little piece of her neck off, so hopefully I can get it back on. I'm guessing that I need to heat her head again to slip it back on, but so if you have any advice on getting the head back on, then definitely let me know. But she kind of just gave me the green light to have fun and do something fun and whatever I wanted to do, and just basically make her look nice since we couldn't get the voice working. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to make her look nice. We're going to make a Chatty Cathy custom, essentially. So, you see that I've shaved her old hair off. I've pulled some of the roots out on the sides where they would peek through the new hair. And then upon measuring her head, she has quite an odd shaped head. An 18-inch doll wig is actually too small. It won't fit around the circumference of her head. But the 23-inch doll wigs are too big. So she actually has kind of an odd shaped head. Sorry, sweetheart. But I found that actually she's very similar to the Bitty Baby circumference. So this is a Bitty Baby wig from Zazu, and this actually fit perfectly on her. So I think this is what we're going to go with. And I'm going to give her a slight little side part. So we're just going to do some tacky glue and get it on there. And then we're just going to touch up her face paint a little bit. So I really wanted to fix her like properly, like restore her, but and there will probably be more Chatty Cathys in the future for me to work on. But there were just so many little pieces that were either broken or missing that I just, it just was so, I mean, we fiddled with it for basically an entire day. My husband's more of the engineer mind, like small machinery and like engineering, that is not my strong suit. I'm more of an artiste. But my husband definitely is really good with stuff like that and with puzzles. So I knew after 5 hours of him tinkering with it and not being successful that there wasn't much we could do, because there just, there wasn't, all the pieces weren't there, and some of the pieces that were there were broken or incomplete. So that's a bummer, but we're still going to make her into a beautiful dolly that can be played with or displayed. And I tried this wig on earlier, and I actually really liked it. I think it gave kind of a nice little vibe. So let's see. I can pull and tug. Her scalp is also very, very squishy, so it kind of makes it difficult to get it taut. But okay, so there she is with her new little bob. I think it's really cute. Very soft hair. So now what we're going to do is, we can't put her head back on yet. The body has to finish drying. I think it takes like 2 hours to finish drying. So I'm just going to touch up her face paint a little bit. So you can see that she has remnants of her eyebrows and her freckles, and then just a tiny little bit of lip going on. So we're going to get that on, and I need to go back down and grab some more paints. Okay, I'm back. So I had the wrong brown, so now I have the right brown. So I'm just going to kind of fill in her eyebrows a little bit. I could almost use a brush for this. Almost. You know me, I like my old trusty toothpick. I just had a lady drop off some dolls for me to work on at the front door. I made her a Snow White doll like a couple months ago, and I guess she liked it so much that now she wants me to make more Disney princess dolls, which honestly I'm super excited about. Like, who doesn't want to make Disney princesses? Like, so fun. So this time she brought over 3 dolls, and I'm gonna make Elsa and Anna from Frozen and Cinderella. she brought a 22 for me to turn into Cinderella, so I'm really excited about that. I've been wanting to make a Cinderella doll. Dream World Collections has this gorgeous Cinderella dress, although it's based more on the live action movie. So I don't know if that's what she's gonna want, or maybe she wants more of the classic, like 1950s style dress, which honestly, like, I like both, so it's not a big deal to me which one she picks, but as I said, it's allergy season, so my husband is in the room with me, and he's dying because he's allergic to everything that grows. He's even allergic to things that die, like when the leaves on the trees turn. He's allergic to those, so must be tough. Okay. Alright, I think we got her eyebrows back on. And now I'm going to just sort of redo her freckles. I don't want her makeup to be like overdone or drastic. Like, I don't think I'm going to give her lashes or eyeshadow or anything like that, because I still want her to look, you know, like a little girl. But we are just going to make it a little bit more prominent, you know. 50 years really takes its toll on the paint. Becomes faded and just not as pigmented. So just going to zhuzh it up a little bit. And, you know, Chatty Cathy is definitely, like, freckles are something she's kind of known for, so we want to make them very prominent. There. I think we got them all. And clean that one up a little bit. And now I've mixed some red and brown. I'm going to do her lips. So I have this small round brush. And I'm a little bit scared of these teeth. Maybe, oh, I can take them out. Okay, well that's news to me. Okay, well I just took her teeth out. That'll make painting her lips easier. Okay, it's still too watery. Dry, dry, dry. And it's a little bit on the red side, but I think it'll look nice once it dries. And I'm using the round brush method rather than my toothpick, because the toothpick is really good for getting a glossy look. Like if you want it to look like she's wearing lip gloss, then that's definitely, I like that approach better. But if you are just wanting to tint the lips, or maybe look like she's wearing a lipstick, something more matte, then definitely a round brush is the way to go. A small round brush. Oops. I over painted her Cupid's bow a little bit. And the cat wants back in, of course. Of course she wants back in. She can sense. She can sense when I'm filming. She's like, Mom, you're filming and you didn't invite me? Oh, yeah? So, hey, don't rub against the tripod. I have to kick you out. Alright, so we're just really struggling for some reason. Struggling to make this even. It's kind of nice that I can take the teeth out. Really makes it easier because otherwise I'd have to paint around them, and I don't want to do that. Alright. For some reason the paint is showing up really splotchy on this plastic, which is weird. It doesn't do that on the American Girls, so I guess just different surfaces. It looks different. So I'm trying to just sort of smooth it out a little bit. Make it a little bit more even. It also doesn't seem to be drying as fast as it does on American Girl dolls. Okay. Just try and smooth this out a little bit. And alright, what do we think of that? I think that looks nice. It's not like too over the top, you know, but at the same time, like, it makes her look fresh and new. Okay, I think I'm going to stop there for now. Let my husband have his office back. And, but this is our Chatty Cathy now, and I'm going to get a cute outfit for her. I'm probably going to repaint her limbs. For some reason, over time, her limbs have become lighter. I don't know what that's all about, but they don't match her torso, so I think I might repaint her limbs so that it's all one skin color again. We'll make her look new. We'll make her look really pretty, even if we can't get her voice to work again, so. Hey! No! Kitty cat. So anyways, before my cat steps in paint, thank you so much for watching, guys, and I'll keep you updated. We'll finish her up soon as her torso's done drying. And as soon as her face is done drying. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you in the next video. Bye, guys.